You know what time it is. Time to hang out with Mr. Coop. With Mr. Cooper. With Mr. Cooper. With Mr. Cooper. Get the latest scoop. From Mr. Cooper. From Mr. Cooper. From Mr. Cooper. Hang with Mr. Coop. With Mr. Cooper. With Mr. Cooper. With Mr. Cooper. Get the latest scoop. From Mr. Cooper. From Mr. Cooper. Yeah.
Welcome to the Big Scoop with Coop. I'm your host, Coop. Big shout outs to everyone that's listening on Apple Podcasts, Pandora, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, Stitcher, wherever you're listening to. Big shout outs to you. If you want to catch the video version of this show, make sure you go to my website to catch full episodes at thebigscoopwithcoop.com. Also on YouTube at youtube.com/thebigscoopwithcoop. You can also catch a 15-minute preview of this episode right here on Instagram at Big Scoop with Coop. All right, people, enough about me. Today's guest, this man is doing big things in his career. He had a journey from day one all the way up to now. His name is Mohamed Karim. Now, Mohamed's going to speak about his career. He's going to speak about how he came to America from the Middle East. Knew limited English and ended up becoming a doctor and an actor, and also winning GQ Man of the Year and Best Actor. You know what? I'm not going to spoil everything for you. You're going to catch it real soon. So, ladies and gentlemen, sit back and relax and enjoy this episode of the Big Scoop with Coop with Mohamed Karim. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you so much. What an intro. Appreciate it. Thank you. I'm really glad that I'm having this show with you, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How's your day going so far?
Oh, it's awesome. It's sunny LA, beautiful day, and it's summer in LA, man. Can't get better than this.
You're right. You're right. I'm on the other side of the world. I'm in North Carolina. So right now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we got the springtime. My allergies been shooting left and right, sneezing everywhere. I was in Walmart the other day and I didn't have my allergy medicine and it started hitting me and I started sneezing. I was trying to hold it in and everybody looking at me like I had COVID or something. So they tried to spread away from me.
I'm sorry.
But hey, that's what happens. That's the North Carolina weather for you.
Come visit us in LA then.
Oh, do not tempt me. Don't tempt me. I will do it. Now, Mohamed, like I told everybody, man, you've been doing some great things in your career, from education all the way up to these film festivals where you're killing it. Also, The Voice. You know what? We're going to get into all of that, man. You have been doing big things. I want to give you your props in the beginning right now. Continue to do big things, and your career is nowhere close to being ended. But for the people that's getting introduced to you for the first time, when did you first realize that you want to get into the entertainment industry?
It was when I was a little kid, actually. I was in high school back in Egypt, and there was a little plays that, for kids and stuff. And I just found myself like having a lot of fun doing that. And I was that kind of little kid that wants to try things and always hyper, want to do a lot of things. And I really actually enjoyed it. And I was always watching TV and movies and try to portray a lot of those roles that I watch and try impersonate them. And that's how it all started. And I, just slowly by slowly, I felt like, yeah, that's a lot of fun. I loved it. I love doing that. And it just didn't start being professional until I started going to college and stuff.
Wow. And you know what? And that's the thing. You watching television, I know the Egyptian lifestyle was different from the American lifestyle. With me, when I was a kid, I enjoyed what we had something that was called TNBC. And basically it had the shows like Saved by the Bell up there, California Dreams. There was a lot of shows that got me hooked into those Saturday morning shows and everything. So I know what you mean. Watching something from young, it puts something inside of you. It makes you just want to do it more and more. And look at you. And you grabbed it by the tail and you ran with it.
Thank you, man.
Yes.
Well, I was just a little kid that had some dreams and didn't know if that's exactly what I want to do or not. But like I felt like, you know what? Sometimes you just have to think of you only live once, man. You just need to do what you love what your gut's telling you, that you want to do this and pursue that, and you just want to have fun, as you just said. So I just wanted to enjoy the ride. And I remember one of my really really closest friends, and he was like telling me, listen, um, don't get frustrated if it take longer, or you don't know how long it's going to take from you, or where you at right now. Just first and most important thing is to enjoy the ride, and I kind of like that actually. So that kind of like made me right. You know what? Maybe a lot of people don't get what you're doing, so just enjoy it,
Mhm.
and leave the rest for you work really hard. So hopefully you nail something, you get something from what you're hoping for. So I just try to enjoy as much as possible.
Well, I will put it like this: the career you've had so far, you have been enjoying the heck out of it because you've been doing some big things. I will admit that. Now, Muhammad, did you have any mentors to help you out throughout your career up to this point?
You mean like acting courses?
It could be acting, or it could be just general all around family, friends, relatives, whatever.
So I think my main mentor was my dad, and he got nothing to do with acting, nothing to do with the show business. But in generally, he taught me everything. He taught me that to depend on yourself, to be persistent, never give up, and that was in all kind of careers that I went through, whether it's medicine or acting or in life in general. So he was like want me to be a successful guy. He didn't really force me to be a doctor like him. He just wanted me to be happy and be successful. And so he I think he was like the my main mentor in life, and he wanted me to pursue what I love, which was acting. And also, I think um, my I call it Harvard, like Harvard, the street Harvard. So I
Okay.
graduated from Street Harvard when it comes to my show business, right? So I kind of like learned it the hard way from my experiences in life, and going through different obstacles, and try to overcome them, and just learn from your mistakes and just keep going. And I think these two main things kind of like helped me out, especially I think medical school, going through medical school, being a doctor, and just pursuing your acting career as well. And at the same time, that was really tough, but definitely medical school uh, taught me a lot of things, man. Taught me a lot of how to be patient, how to keep your goal, keep focusing on what you're looking for, and keep chasing your dreams.
Yes. Now, Muhammad, I'm glad you brought it up about different hurdles and obstacles in life and everything, because you did something where a lot of people probably would have gave up on, because you came to LA
Yeah,
and you walked into a school with very limited English,
yeah.
and you just went on and said what you had to say. How difficult was that for you, coming over to the United States, and you in one of the busiest cities in America, and you just jumped up into a school, and fast forward, like you just said, physical medicine, becoming a doctor. I mean, how hard was that transition?
It was very, very hard, let me tell you. Um, that's why I tell everyone, if you, it doesn't matter what career you want to pursue, or what exactly you want to do, but you just have to really, really be in love with this thing. Because if you're not, you won't be able to um, go through all the problems of that, especially show business is pretty hard, pretty tough. So if you don't really in love with it, you're not gonna um, you're not gonna be able to take all that. It's a package, it's kind of package. It comes with a lot of pain, a lot of problems, and so if you don't really love it, you're not gonna be successful in it. So doesn't matter what are you doing, but you have to be really, really in love with it so you can be good at it, right?
Yeah.
So I think when I first came, I was like literally 16 years old, and I remember I had like little English, like barely can people kind of understand me back then. But I had that, like, I never failed in terms of like something that I want to put in my mind and I want to do. That doesn't mean like everything that I wish for, I make it happen, but like I just keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. And I never listen to anybody that tells me it's very hard, you're not going to be able to do it. Actually, it makes me more want to do that thing when people tell me that, because it's kind of like, okay, so this is hard. So when I was doing being a doctor, it was really for like my whole family are doctors. So for me, it was like, okay, so I can, get a lot of help from right and left. But I want to do something that I really love that nobody can help me out with, which that's why like I thought like this is like the hardest thing ever. So when I got into acting, it was really tough, and that kind of I like that. And even I tried to even raise the bar even higher when I wanted to come over here and become an actor in Hollywood. That kind of like challenge was like, okay, now I need more challenge, and I don't know why I love suffering, man. It's just so stupid, man. But I like it.
Well, Muhammad, they say pain is love, and you must
Yeah,
love it a lot because
yeah,
you did a
yeah,
lot that nobody would have done. I mean,
yeah.
16 years
Thank you,
old? No,
thank you.
sir. I was like, I'm staying right in Egypt. My family of doctors, that's an automatic successful career. But no, you want to take the hard road and
Yeah,
still become successful. I mean, come on, man.
thank you, man.
I'm
Thank you. But
taking
again,
you. I'm taking.
nothing comes for there's a lot of sacrifice in there, like
Mhm.
you focus in your career, so you have to give up a lot of things, man. A lot of friends, a lot of families, and you just like you travel all the time, and so you need to give up a lot of things for that success, and I still dreaming, man. There's a lot of things that I still want to do, a lot of movies, a lot of TV stuff. I always learn every day. I learn, man. This is the magic of cinema, is that you dream, even though if you have just an idea, you start writing that script, and the fact that you see that grows every month until you finish it, and then get into pre-production, and then production, and then post-production, and then it's on a silver screen. It's just amazing, man.
It is. It is. And since you're speaking about television, let's talk about it. I want you to take it back to 2012. And I
Yeah,
think you know where I'm going with this now.
yeah,
You was on a very popular television show as a host for The
yeah,
Voice.
yeah.
Now, how excited were you to receive that role? Because there's a lot of people, not in the United States, but even overseas, that there's different versions of The Voice. But that show, when you say The Voice, is popularized automatically. So, how excited were you to become the host from 2012 to 2014 of The Voice?
So the network wanted an actor from Egypt, because Egypt is like Hollywood of the Middle East.
Yeah.
So everybody wants to get famous, everybody want to learn acting, and so they come over to Egypt. It's just like Hollywood here, but like on smaller scale when it comes to just to the Middle East, right? And they wanted somebody with a fan base, did a lot of TV and movies and stuff, and to host such a big show. And it was like a new thing over there in the Middle East, that sort of like a competition, singing competition. And the cool thing was, it's very big in terms of like, here you have the Voice USA. In Holland they have the one in Holland, in France, for each particular country. My show was for the whole entire region, so I get to have contestants from over 20 other Middle Eastern countries. So it was like total different level. That's how we reach 100 million viewers. So when they got a negotiation with me, I was like really, really excited for that show. Plus, I always love to be part of a project that gives hope for people,
Mm.
and that kind of remind me of my medical school, right? Meeting a lot of people, they see, they have a lot of faith in you to help them out and stuff. And the cool thing, my role in there in this show was being the host, and the host is like the most lovable person in that show, because you don't get to eliminate anyone, you don't get to choose anyone. You're like the buddy, you're like the best friend of every contestant in there, try to help them out. And I remember a lot of really good stories in there, because Being a host, you get to see and talk with the contestants, like the first one ever, before they even get into a stage or get the chance to sing or meet the judges. So I get to listen to all their stories and they give up what and the sacrifice or like uh, contestants like yeah, her mom was wanted to be a singer, but she passed away before she wanted to do that dream of her. So she gave it to her daughter. She wants her to pursue. So you get all these dreams of every single contestant, and you're like when they come up the stage you're like even more excited than them. They want them to win because you know what's the backstory of that.
Yep.
And when they don't turn, man, that's where you go like, oh my god. I learned a lot, and it was a blast to be around these beautiful contestants and true um singers actually, and true talent. And I think they got really great exposure, and it helped their career. So I was really happy that I get to have access to all this region. And when I came here to the US, kind of like everybody was like recognize that show, even
Hmm.
though it's like way bigger than, being a host. I was, doing a lot of movies and, toured a lot of film festivals and everything. But here, the name rang a bell.
And that's true. Now, Muhammad, I will ask, don't, ladies and gentlemen watching worldwide, I'm about to ask, especially overseas. They want to know this, Muhammad. Do you miss it?
Did I miss Middle East?
No, do you miss the voice?
Well, I think I'm in a place right now where I love what I'm doing because I'm in a place where a lot of people in the Middle East, they just look up to you, and they were like, how can we do the same thing? How can we do the crossover? How can we come to Hollywood? So it's a dream of every actor, of every someone has anything to do with the show business in the Middle East, even anywhere in Africa, even anywhere in Asia, in Europe, everybody want to do that crossover to Hollywood and be successful and be recognizable globally and internationally. So I think I'm in a situation now where like I'm very blessed because it was like my dream since day one that I wanted to do global international sort of level, not just like being local in one region.
Mhm.
Even though I miss it so much that I always go back and forth because I miss that part of the world. But I'm pretty sure they're proud every time I make a movie and it gets released in cinemas in here in US and across the world, and they can watch it even in streamers. So I think I have different goal right now at this point in my life that I wanted to be. I'm chasing something way bigger, I would
Right.
say. Something, I have way bigger dreams right now. Dude, I want to have an Oscar. Why not? So I'm I that this is my way of thinking. Every time I step into higher level, I'm not like that kind of person that enjoy where he reached out. I don't even enjoy my sex. I look for the next step where I'm gonna be heading after. So yeah, that answered your question,
Yes,
man.
it does.
I miss everybody there. I miss the people. I miss the audience for sure. But hopefully, all my movies that I'm doing here in Hollywood right now, they get the chance to watch it and support and be happy for where I'm at right now.
Well, Muhammad, you spoken into the atmosphere. You said you want an Oscar. You're going to get it. I'm calling it right now. So you said you want
Thank
it.
you.
It's yes. You spoke it up, so I know it's going to happen. And I
Oh
will take it.
man, that's a dream come true. I really wanted
Yeah,
that.
yeah, and you will get it. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, is watching worldwide. Well, I will take a little curve left field real quick. You heard about this man's pain and suffering coming up, trying to get where he's at, and he's trying to go different levels. But let me tell you something that some of you probably don't know about Muhammad. And I'm gonna let him talk about this. In 2022, this man was GQ Man of the Year. Levels, people. There's levels to this. Do you see what this guy's doing? Let's talk about that. Not everybody can become GQ Man of the Year. Muhammad, how excited were you to receive that?
That was one of the greatest thing ever happened to me, man. I was so happy. I remember I had to flew to Dubai to get my award and go up the stage and get my award for GQ Man of the Year, and that was like a dream come true for me. It just like felt, rewarding that what you reached out, and that's where I felt like the whole Middle East knows what I'm doing and knows my success story and what I've been trying so hard to work for. So being recognized by GQ Middle East, that was something really big for me, and I just wanted to not just like being for success for me personally, but I always wanted to give hope for others that if I can do it, maybe others can do it as well. And it just gave me that huge push that, you know what, I'm doing the right thing, I'm going the right direction. I just have to keep doing more and more and more. And I remember that was the year that I just wrapped, I think, my second feature film with Bruce Willis, A Day to Die, and Kevin Dillon and Frank Grillo, and I had so much fun doing that movie. And I think part of it, it was the fact that I'm doing all these movies so far that I never put myself into a stereotypical roles,
Hmm.
like typecast.
Hmm.
So that was an amazing, actually, for me personally, that I tried so hard to make sure that I can represent my people in a good way and portray
Yes.
them in a better way, because I think they were misrepresented for so many years.
It's true.
Um, and it's just like being typecast, whether you're African American or you're European or like you're Russian or you're Asian or you're Mexican or Middle Eastern.
Hmm.
And every time we watch a lot of TV shows and movies, and we see um, different ethnicity, and already the role what they're going for. So
Yeah.
I'm just thankful that I never done that so far, and most of my movies and roles that I did was just a regular role, man. If you're a good actor, I just wanted to prove that if you're a good actor, you can do anything.
That's true.
And I think I have a proof of concept that studios and production can watch it now and see that yeah, why not? So there's this actor Mohamed Karim. He did Detective, and he another movie. He did a doctor. He did that. He did this. So it just like it doesn't matter
You're
where it
right.
comes. And I think that it's good. Excuse me, can help others. Excuse
No,
me.
and you're right about this, Muhammad, because like I said, your resume speaks for itself, and you also carrying the Middle East on your back at the same time. So you're giving hope to other people over there that they saying, "Hey, Muhammad's done this. Guess what? I'm coming for it also." So everybody, big shouts to everybody who's watching the Middle East right now. Big shouts to everybody's trying to take this career and go into acting career. I'll give you all a piece of advice that's trying to get into the acting career. 100 no's can equal one yes. You have to have thick skin. If you get one no, if you run away, you're not meant for it. You got to keep sticking in it and keep going and going and going till you get that yes. So make sure you do it, ladies and gentlemen that's watching this worldwide. So make sure you do it. Now, let's talk about this real quick. I see our time is running out, but you have been in so many film festivals and you have won Best Actor Award not just once, but quite a few times. That
Yeah.
shows that your resume speaks for itself. Your skills and your acting speaks for itself. Now, were you shocked when you first won that award
Mhm.
for best?
I I absolutely didn't know nothing about that. I was just like enjoying the festival or enjoying the award. And I remember when I was in Monaco and they called my name. They called my name twice because I literally was there just like sitting with everyone, and I was just like watching and wanted to wait and see who's gonna win. And with the first time they called my name, I didn't really get it. And then the second time, Best Actor award, Mohamed Karim, I was like, I didn't stand up until like everybody was like looking at me and pushing me and stuff. And that that tells you a lot, right? So I was really happy with that. It just, it hits you first time, and then it kind of like get into you that you want to challenge yourself with more success and more words.
Hmm.
I tried as much as possible to make my work be seen globally. So most of my Arabic speaking movies or series, I try so hard to make sure that I take them internationally, whether from festivals or make sure that filmmakers, they watch them. It's really helped me out. And I remember that Monaco was a big deal. The Alexandria Mediterranean International Film Festival, that was another big deal. And then other more. I was just blessed, and that's why this is how you focus on each gig you get, because you want to make sure that you don't miss any one of their words, because people don't really care if you are sick that day, if you're like you have headache, or you have a lot of problems, or you're just overthinking stuff. They just want you to see the best of the best in you, and this is what they care about.
It's true.
They don't know how many takes you took, or like what do you they don't care. They just want to see good stuff. And I tried my hard, and always try my hard. And hopefully my new film Gunslingers, I'll take it globally as well. And just the same, I tried as much as well. Now I'm doing the opposite, right? So
Hmm.
now while I'm here in Hollywood doing movies, I tried as much as possible to take my Hollywood feature films and do premieres in the Middle East and go globally over there, and go back and let everybody watch it, and celebrate it with everyone. And I'm blessed that I did that with most of the movies that I did, when I toured in Egypt, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Riyadh, and Jeddah, and Saudi Arabia. And hopefully this year I will go to different countries as well.
That's what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, watching Worldwide, make sure you check out all the movies he has done. Like I said, the resume is big. Not right now, because you're watching this interview. After the interview, check out Muhammad's work. Check him out in Gunslingers. He worked with some big names like Nicolas Cage, Heather Graham. I mean, there's some names galore that he's worked with. Trust me, he shines in these movies. He definitely do. Now, Muhammad, are there any other projects that you're working on right now that you want the world to know about?
Yeah, I'm actually working on a few right now, Michael. I always develop projects that I really love, and I don't really just wait for the project that comes in, or cross my way to do it. I also develop mine. I also get into production myself with my production company. So a lot of actors, they have a lot of dreams and a lot of stories in their mind. They were just waiting for the right time to get into production, or to make that dream come true. And I have a few of those that I've been working on for a while. I think we're having an announcement probably this month for a brand new project that I'm working on. I can't really talk about it until the announcement comes out, but it's with big stars as well. And this feature film we're working on, it's going to be shot between LA, Arizona, and the Middle East. So I'm taking part of the production to be shot
Ooh.
in the Middle East. Yeah.
Don't give him too much right now, Muhammad. Don't give him too much. Don't do it. Muhammad, how can everybody follow you on social media so they can keep up with you with the latest and greatest that you're doing?
Would be my pleasure if they follow me on my Instagram. It's MK underscore Mohamed Karim. MK underscore Mohamed Karim.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you follow him worldwide. You want to make sure you follow this guy. So keep up with him, see what he's actually doing. Now, time is running out, Muhammad. You know what is coming up next. It's the last segment of the show. It's called Take the Floor. You have up to 2 minutes to say whatever you want. No questions asked. Mohamed Karim, take the floor.
Thank you so much, Michael. I really appreciate the opportunity. I had so much fun with you. And for the audience, it's such a pleasure every time I do a movie, and wait for you guys' feedback to see if you liked it or not. I really wish my new feature film, Gunslingers, that you guys liked it. It's out of the box type of role for me, playing a cowboy, and who the character in the film. That was such a a great deal for me, and I'm really happy I worked with such incredible actors and filmmakers. My director Brian Skiba, we had an amazing time together, and hopefully we work on more projects together. Um, to every actor and every artist out there, please don't give up your dream. Keep persistent. Try more. I know how hard it is. It's highly competitive, but always keep trying. Don't ever give up because you don't know when exactly is going to happen, and it will if you really keep doing it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Mohamed, man, I want to say thank you for coming on the show, and I would love to have you back on in the future.
Thank you so much, Michael. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward for my next film, and we do another interview together.
That's what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, the next episode of the Big Scoop with Coop, my next guest is, you know I'll announce my next guest. You better follow me on social media at Big Scoop with Coop on Instagram, TikTok. Also follow me on Facebook. All right, people. Until the next time on the Big Scoop with Coop. Peace.